To poor wireless connection. Oh! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Hulu headquarters. Hey! We are the entire cast of Freakish Season 2, and we are doing a live tweet Q&A. Whatever questions you want answered, we're going to answer them. Anything. With this handsome man here.
What's up?
And this handsome couple here. No, just kidding. This is us. We have the episode actually behind us, and it's actually on YouTube right now, or you can wait to watch all of them October 18th. Where?
On Hulu!
That's the one. So, oh, hey, Martin Mokler. How are you?
Martin!
Guys, I'm just going to sit down now. Yeah.
Favorite moment filming.
Brant, would you like to start since you're left to right?
Oh, well.
What was your favorite moment filming?
I think my favorite moment was the hour of dirt they had to put me in every single day.
Fantastic.
And the hour of dirt they had to take off of me every single day.
Oh.
Maybe just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit.
Yeah,
But it's fun once you're in it. It's just no fun getting in and out of it.
It's a dirty show. What can we say?
It's a dirty show. It's a dirty show.
My favorite part of filming. I love working on an episodic where every day it's something different, and every episode there's something new, and I think that's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of cool action stuff, and I'd say the action's probably my favorite part, like shooting fight scenes and stuff of that sort. What's your favorite thing about shooting Freakish?
I mean, oh god, oh I can't swear. So much pressure. The tax is just chilling in the back. My favorite part about filming, I like filming with my friends. It's fun. I got better at action sequences, which is great, and I love filming crying scenes. I love just crying all the time.
There was no reason that I wanted to be in this. I was just like, hey, how's it going?
What about you?
In contrast to Leo Howard, the stunts were not my favorite part to shoot. Actually, some of my favorite stuff is some stuff that I can't even talk about yet, because potentially there's Liza Koshy.
Hi, everyone.
And basically, like, we might have had some visitors based on the trailers, and things get a little freaky.
Don't say freaky.
Okay, well.
Freakish. So, my favorite part was this one scene, right? I was on a skyscraper.
No, God.
And Leo, he was falling from the 3rd floor, but I was on the 16th floor.
Is this the plot of Mission Impossible?
I jumped down, but I cut on my turbo boosters so I could fall faster. And I spread my wings and I saved them right before he hit the ground, and that was just so exhilarating.
Spoiler alert.
And I actually did my own stunts on that one. The crew, the staff, the director, they was freaking out because they was like, yo, we can't insure you to do that. But I'm like, forget it. We're going to do it. We're going to go for it. That's what we got to do to make Freakish amazing, and I'm all for it. So yeah, that was my favorite. That was my favorite moment.
Why do you have a drop?
My next.
Robert's next.
What's up, guys? I think the best part was working with the great cast, great crew.
Suck up.
These guys, all these guys, what's up? Suck up. I just want them all to like me, so I'm over here. No, my favorite scene, I can't spoil it, but it was a lot of great moments. So I'm moving on to Liza.
Oh, hey, how we doing? I have a comb over and man glasses. Guys, what's up? Martin Mokler is the only one that's joined. Shout out to Martin.
Martin Mokler, he's the man, though.
It's a good name, Eminem. But no, my favorite part was probably the food on set, and also episode 10 happens to be my favorite, and you guys will see why whenever it's released. Where is it?
Only on
Hulu.
Hulu. Thank you. Saxon?
I think my favorite scene to film was working with the zombies. I'd never worked with, like, freaks. I was working with the freaks. Oh, my God.
Big fan of the show.
Because they were so committed to, like, being freaks that it was actually scary while we were filming.
Yeah, you had trouble eating at lunch.
Yeah, it was stressful.
Yeah, she couldn't eat around them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you were stressed out.
I had my trailer. It was fine. I had fun. It was great. Nikki?
Hey guys, I guess I just liked going.
She's a vlogger.
Oh my god! My inner vlogger coming out. I just feel like I liked being in intense situations because how often can you be in a zombie apocalypse in real life? You know what I mean? Freak apocalypse. Liza, correcting us all.
I got the plug, guys. But yeah, we're all at Hulu right now. We're hanging out, and we're gonna watch this first episode.
Enjoy now.
Who is the funniest on set?
Who is the funniest on set? I would say Tyler Chase. Yeah! Because he's so not funny.
Wait a minute.
That he's hysterical. No. Tyler, actually, in general, Tyler has one of my favorite senses of humor on set.
Yeah, sure.
Senses of humor. He has multiple, though. That's what's so special about him. Is most people have one sense of humor. Tyler has multiple senses of humor.
He's like an onion.
He's like an onion.
Like an onion.
It's very self-deprecating, and I'm a big fan of myself. I'm a big fan myself. Of you.
all know.
I'm a big fan myself of you. But no, actually, this is. Hang on. This is what's going on in front of us. We have episode 1 here, and we have Rashana there. She's killing it with Melvin. Melvin, where are you in this?
Live reaction.
Look at those pants he's got on. Those are very sexy.
Okay, Saxon's very in thought. In depth of thought.
Here, I'm watching.
She is present. Couldn't be more present.
Yeah, Melvin.
Melvin,
talk about your scene.
I got a question for you,
None of us were
Melvin.
in this.
Can I describe the scene?
What's going on in this scene?
Am I loud? Oh, okay. So, yeah, in this scene right here, I was out looking for help for the rest of my cast, and thank you, man. Yeah, I stumbled across some crazy operations, and they had me in a room. It was kind of sketchy, so I had to do everything I could to escape. And this scene is me,
Yeah, literally escaping in that moment.
like escaping right now.
Over here.
Oh, present day.
So yeah, that's a flashback of everything that happened before episode 10 of last season.
Run.
Oh, run! That wasn't that bad. I didn't run that.
Oh, look at that title.
I haven't actually seen it, so I really don't know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen because I was there, but I haven't seen it in sequence yet.
Really glad you came back.
Say is most like their character.
Any of you fuck. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fire me.
Who's closer to that character?
I didn't even finish it though.
I would say Leo. Me?
Yeah.
Me?
I'm like 10 years older than my character.
Yeah, you are. You're so old, bro. I think. Yeah,
I would
probably
say-
Leo or Melvin.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say Tyler.
He's very brooding. I would
Say
say
something about the general face, which is
there's something
similar.
about Brant.
What?
Who are you on this show?
Who am I on this show? That's a great question.
Without spoiling
We got like
anything,
2
who are
shots
you?
of me so far.
You're terrifying on this show.
Terrifying. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. It's mostly the beard, I think. It
Yeah.
does all the acting for me.
But
so I just get to walk
can't.
around.
You know, that's what I'm waiting on. As soon as I can grow a beard, I'll be able to act. Pow. The beard is what does it.
That's what's holding you back.
This is holding me back. The lack of beard. Do you think that if you could grow a beard, your performance would be better?
Yeah. 100%. And then my
Right?
tears would collect in my beard.
Right?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Right now. She's
No,
just
Megan
I
is
saw
actually a
And I
fantastic
walk-
crier.
Oh, you see
That's
first of his
Melvin.
beard.
That's Melvin.
There's Megan just
Megan's-
crying. See that tear?
No, she's got a lot of good depths when she cries. I agree. Passing.
Oh God, she's stressed out right now.
Who's new to the
Lisa.
cast, tell us as much as you can about your character without giving anything away. I know it's hard.
Okay, without giving anything away, my character is kind of over the whole thing, and she just like hides away with her headphones, and then one guy catches her interest, and it kind of like makes her enter the real world and unplug her headphones.
Without giving anything away, my character has never really had anything bad happen to her except this apocalypse, this freak apocalypse. That's it. Yeah, just this.
Nothing else in life.
Yeah, and so she's trying to figure out, like, she's never had to deal with real problems. So she's really loyal to her brother, but she's trying to figure out the best way to stay safe.
My character's on the screen right now, dude. Oh, here. I gotta show you. Wait. How do you turn it around? Just turns into like a 40-year-old mom trying to film.
One tear. Look at that.
You see that?
Perfect.
What's up? That was good timing, y'all. That's me. Violet, yeah, I try. I just have a lot of sadness. I just all came out on screen. No, but my Violet is just a very, I think, she's a brown girl on the show who's just real cute and real. Everybody turned around and looked at me. No, she's just she's very like shut out too. I think she's kind of similar to what was your character's name again? Big fan. Sadie. Yeah. Sadie. She's kind of similar to Sadie in that sense, where she's kind of like shutting people out and she doesn't trust a lot of people. So she's just like me. She's super friendly, you know, quirky. Here we go.
I feel like you just complimented yourself.
I did. I just talked about
Like,
myself.
I'm great. Yeah, my character, he's a skater. He's pretty chill, but he's also like freaking out because who wouldn't if the world was basically ending? So,
Do you think you're like your character?
I think I'm a lot like my character.
Do you skate?
A little bit. I like
Do you wear
snowboard. I
Vans?
snowboard. I'm from Canada.
Yeah,
So I
okay,
snowboard. So, you know, I don't skate, but yeah, it's my character.
Jessica character.
Who am I passing it to now?
Do you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
Melvin.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. What's going on, guys? I'm Brent. I play Jake, and he is puzzle wrapped in a mystery, wrapped in an enigma.
Handsome gift bag.
Aw, shucks. He's kind of brooding. We don't really know a lot about him at this point. But it's something different than I've ever got to do. So if you watch Pretty Little Liars, it's totally different from that. Yeah. What was it? Episode 8, Liza? Where you were like, you were on Pretty Little Liars?
Yeah. She came around and she told all the girls. I'd be like, yeah, I freaked out. It was good.
Yeah, she didn't even know. You didn't even recognize me. So that's cool. It's the beard. It's the beard.
I noticed the day we were shooting the last scene. Do you remember that?
The last scene of the whole show. She was like, you're on Pretty Little Liars?
I know. It's just facial hair, man.
I know. We're trying to take it in a new direction. But I play Jake. He's, I mean, you'll see over the course of the season what Jake's about. He's a very instinctual, brutish man. It's fun to play. I'm going to hand this off because it makes me super uncomfortable.
Yeah, talk about you. I'm actually doing... these things make you do the most uncomfortable thing, which is talk about yourself.
Yeah.
So,
is that very uncomfortable?
Describe the season one word. You got one word to describe the season. All
one
different words.
Loyalty.
one word to describe the entire season. Ooh, I got one. It's especially for Grover. Revelations. There's a lot of revelations. There's a lot of new sort of plot twists that happen. So check it out.
Am I taking
October 18th. Hulu.
One word.
I think loyalty is a good one. Because it's like, I said that already.
I was prepped. I was
said
ready.
it out loud
No,
already, so you heard me say it.
I thought that was my mind talking to me.
I am his inner narrative is my voice.
Chaos.
Ooh.
I mean, she took my word, so
Say like,
what's the synonym for that? Huh? Sacrifice. Ooh. Oh, I can't go back. We already been there.
Here we go.
Oh no, we weren't.
I'm going to use the word suspenseful.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna copy that and say jump scare. Is that?
That's 2 words.
Is that 2 words? Oh my bad. Sorry, I messed up.
If it's like hyphenated, you know.
Hyphenated.
I would say intense.
Intense. Yeah. Ooh, good word.
Yeah, thanks.
I feel like I want to say darker. I feel like it's just the season's a little more dark. It is darker, isn't it? It has like a darker tone to it. Okay, who wants to take it? Because this is weird.
We do social media, so we don't.
I know. Play it again. So as you can see,
We're waiting. We're moving down the hallway currently, trying to get after Poe.
Next question. For returning cast members. What were you most excited about shooting season 2?
Most excited about you know, I mean, one of the most exciting parts is these characters have so much to give and open up about, and so many secrets and so many different ways that they're going to sort of try and discover what they're capable of in the freakish, chemical outbreak.
Yeah, I'll add on to that one. I think this season especially puts all the characters in much more interesting predicaments. I mean, the first season, we're all getting used to what's happening in this sort of apocalypse, and then this season, we're starting to get our bearings, and now we're making plans, and we're figuring things out, and we're a lot more proactive, so I think it takes us some interesting places, not just character-wise, but geographically, we go some interesting places. The cafeteria, the janitor's closet. No. Yeah. Hi. What's another question, guys?
Do you want me to answer that one too?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm awkward. What was the question again? Oh, looking forward to. I agree with what you said though, where it's like we kind of got to establish our characters in season 1, and it was cool to get more backstory for us for season 2. So I thought that was going to be fun.
Relationships. Ooh.
Yeah. It's fun. It's very fun.
I got this.
What's up, Liza?
Hi, my name's Jeff. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, guys, I'm really intrigued with the episode right now because I haven't seen it. But you can go check it out now on YouTube, and it will be available where?
Hulu.
On October 18th. All the Hulu people smiled at me in the room. No, but I think my favorite part was it was really exciting to have new cast members come in and create a whole new dynamic with them, like just as friends, but then...
Thank you.
But then you said thank you. I pointed at her. I'm sorry. Yeah, just as friends. But then also like on set too, and letting seeing our characters mingle too, and what was going to develop between the characters too, and just as people. So it was really cool. And plus we got more food because we had more cast. Here we go.
What's the first day on set like?
You take that one, Tyler. Please. First day on set was kind of like a high school reunion. Like literally, we were just all back in school again, and just surrounded by lockers and my own PTSD from school. So it was a good time. What about you guys?
I had a pretty crazy time because we actually, I think it's cool to talk about this. We shot the first and second episode kind of at the same time. So what ended up happening, and I'm going to hold the phone like this, is that your psychology is kind of jumping around. So we had to be like, oh, this just happened, and then you jump to the next scene, and you're like, oh, no, it didn't. And there's a little bit of a rotate.
Oh my god.
Shooting the first day is always a bit of like a reality check for me because you go from not working to all of a sudden you're in the middle of shooting this and it takes 100% of your attention. And so for me, it's always the first couple days to find the groove again, because sort of around episode 2 or 3, you start getting in a groove where you're really comfortable with, the sheer amount of just work that's coming up. So, yeah, the first day is always a bit of a, okay, this is what we're doing. Let me get used to this and kind of the tone of it. So, that was, what's first day like for you, man?
First day for me was it was cool, to come in and be on a new show, season 2, with a whole new group of people. I got to jump in. Everybody was so awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Jake doesn't get a lot of love on the show.
Nobody likes him.
So it was cool to jump in and just have a good cast and have everyone welcome me. Yeah. Being a totally different high school type of experience.
I also think it's a really hard thing to do, to walk into a show that's already been on and be a new character on, and everyone really did a great job and
close knit.
Really play into the dynamics.
Thank you.
Cameras on.
Hi.
What's going on in this scene?
What's going on in this scene? Megan's crying.
Megan's crying.
And Liza's talking
Megan's
to
crying. That's what's going. I don't know how to flip it.
She's
crying.
The flippy button.
Megan's crying. Liza's comforting.
Liza, what's happening in this scene?
Oh. We are crying. Sorry, everything blends together when you film so many
It's because all I do is cry.
All you do is cry. All I started doing was crying.
Okay.
And now we're outside.
I love his hand is in
Resting.
I know. I told him to take his hand out of his pants. Melvin, remember that? But you said that's how you really sleep. And the director's like, fine, keep your hand in your pants.
I mean, technically, I guess.
Look at me, I'm cleaning.
I guess I sleep.
Strong character. Good scene,
Oh, you guys clean. That makes me happy.
We're cleaning up.
I really wanted someone to
Shout out
clean.
to Adam Hicks. He's not here, but
Oh,
I think Adam's phenomenal. He's incredible.
He's so good.
Was there any pranks on set? Funny things that happened?
I mean, in general, this whole conversation takes place above an extra that was playing dead. So that's always just dragging this extra down the hallway. It was always a bit of a fun. Nothing weird about that.
Saxon had a prank?
Yeah, Saxon.
It wasn't really. That wasn't a prank, but it was a scary thing that happened. So they had this this mannequin set up in the bathroom.
Oh no!
Yeah. Okay, but there's like a shower in the bathroom, right?
They always move it.
And they always move it. And so you go to the bathroom and you shut the door and you turn on the lights and there's like a mannequin man staring at you, and it's just terrifying because no one warns you. And sometimes they move it, like you'll be walking past like a hallway and you'll see this tall object staring at you.
I had a similar experience in the morning walking in when Megan didn't have makeup on. It was a bit of a scare. Boom!
I feel like sometimes I'd have to check the mannequin before going to the bathroom to make sure it was the mannequin.
Well, yeah, because it's like a tall, 6'4" man figure. That's terrifying.
One day I put it facing towards the urinal, and it just looked like a dude was just peeing there.
Oh, I was there that day. That was
It
fun.
made me more comfortable when I was peeing, when he was peeing.
Yeah. Tati got really freaked out by it, and she started screaming, and we were rolling, and that was like a... Do you guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she screamed roll.
Well, she started screaming, so it was scary. So we were like 3 girls screaming by a mannequin that we've been around the whole month.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, the last day when it was standing in that room just facing the doorway,
Yeah.
there's nothing around it but the mannequin. Do you know what I'm talking about? it was moved into like the what is it? The teacher's lounge.
Yeah.
Nothing was in there the last day, and it was just the mannequin like in the middle of the room facing like the door.
Scary because he had a really aggressive stance too.
He did have an aggressive stance, and he was so tall.
Yeah, it was really tall.
Like
Interesting. And it's sort of it wasn't really a prank, but Tyler and I had some scenes together that were pretty emotional. And one of my favorite moments is we're in this really emotional scene, and we're in an ambulance, and there's this big moment, and then all of a sudden the windshield wipers turn on. And so you're trying to stay in this really heavy scene, and you just hear ee ooh, and I just look at him and we start laughing. You can't do it. There's no way. The other thing with the truck. Oh, good times, man. Good times.
What are you guys gonna dress up as for Halloween? Anyone gonna be a freak?
I'm gonna be Violet Adams.
I look just like last year. I dressed up as Harley Quinn.
It was so good.
It was very accurate. Everything was to the T. Fishnets and all. And so this year I'm trying to top that. I don't know how.
Can you?
You can't.
What are you guys dressing up as?
I don't know.
That's like a day of decision.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
the last type person.
Do it.
Okay.
And I always hate myself doing that whenever. Yeah.
One year, I got sunglasses and put like a red fabric around it, so I kind of looked like a devil.
Oh. I guess that's what they look like. I didn't know.
No, the devil's hot.
Oh,
There's the beard.
What could it be?
He looks like you look like the dude from 300. You look like Gerard Butler.
Sasha DM'd me the picture of your beard, and she goes, because I told her about the beard, and she said, "Oh my God, it is legendary."
It's pretty epic.
It's so epic.
And it only grows over the course of the season.
Yeah.
So the season took, like 2 months to film, but it takes place over a certain amount of time. And, the beard just gets so
something
epic.
that's really cool this season is that everyone kind of gets, like, their own unique weapon. So who's going to talk about the weapon that your character has for
Ooh, Mama has a butter knife. I went to the kitchen because I'm domestic, and I went and got a butter knife. Not a butter knife. It's like a butcher's knife. And I carried it around in my calf for the longest time. So it was really cool. She's
cool.
Violet's pretty dope. She like made this little makeshift. What was it? Like an armband that takes your not temperature, blood pressure. Takes your blood pressure. Wrapped it around my calf, and then put the knife in the like socket area of it. I don't know. Watch the show. It's available on
Hulu.
Thank you.
Whoa.
What was your weapon, Saxon?
Well, I had a couple different weapons. First, I had a gun, and then they didn't like that. So then I had a bow and arrow, and I also had a chain with locks on it.
Yeah.
So it was really heavy to actually carry.
Can we talk about the scene where you were pointing the gun at somebody and you weren't putting your fingers on the trigger? Well, it was just like very like passive gun holding.
It was passive gun holding.
Or when they used the water gun.
The water gun. And it was really small. I had this really, really, really small gun. Cute. So it wasn't very intimidating. It was just kind of like smaller than my hand.
Bang, bang, I'm gonna shoot you. Bang, bang. That's what it,
that's
what it
what
looked
it sounded like?
Yeah, that's what the gun said. Yeah.
Thanks. And I had a chain with locks on it, which I don't know what I would do with that. Maybe hit someone.
Is this
your turn?
I for the longest time called my machete a pirate sword because it's literally what it looked like, and I feel like I'm so small and like my weapon was pretty big, and I just felt like it just looked unproportionate the whole time. Brant?
Talking about weapons?
Yeah.
Weapon. Jake, his glare and his beard.
His blue steel smolder.
Jake is he's kind of a up close kind of guy, you know.
Rip people apart with his hands.
He has like a little blade about that big, and the rest of the time he just kind of The rest of the time he just kind of goes silverback gorilla on people.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So it was good fun, you know. It's a good time. My little fish fillet knife.
Oh yeah, a little butter knife. Grover, I actually have the same weapon as I did last season, which was I took a paper cutter, the blade of a paper cutter, and removed it from the paper cutter, and then I have a paper cutter blade to paper cutter people. That's pretty much what I had. And then I get a gun at some point, and use that gun.
Upgrade.
Yep. So that's pretty much it. What kind of... Megan? Megan! Oh, hi!
It's hiding because she keeps accidentally swearing and she's getting in trouble! I'm so sorry.
What's your weapon?
My weapon was...
Your words.
It was an
ice pick. Thank you. That is all. That's all.
My weapon was a
Tiny
continuation
banana.
off
Wait,
of season 1,
actually,
Tiny Banana.
I can give you a story about Tyler's weapon. Tyler loves to how do I? Okay, no. Tati's here.
Hi guys, I'm so sorry.
You're live.
Welcome, you're live.
Apologize to the fans.
Hey guys! Hi, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy I made it here. Yes.
Yay. Most people want to always use their real weapons in scenes, except for Tyler, because Tyler's real weapon was too heavy, so he would always ask if he could have the one that was lighter. With this crowbar. And then you're like, Tyler, if you keep fiddling with this and chasing Megan with it, we're gonna have to give you the real one. And he's like, but it's too heavy. I can't chase her if I have it.
Actually was a great anti-usage of playing around with it, because the other cool thing about it is in the dark it looks like a tiny floating banana, so be sure to check that out. Also, just so you're aware, Tati, we put on season 1 for you, so you can all get caught up right now on Hulu. Man. Oh, look at me! Maybe doing something like hacking.
Your hair.
I know.
Whoa,
look at that.
You're so fucky.
Not only that, but I ended up getting some potentially new hair this season. Hey, Tati, so can you tell us a little bit without spoiling anything?
Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I was born in a lab. Can I? That's okay, right? Can I? You already said it. Okay. Oh man. Dang. Okay. I'm just like, I feel like I shouldn't even, like, I'm the person that's like just with my friends, anything, like, I can't, like, I just, because things will go over my head. I just won't. Okay. But I am, she's very introverted. Yeah, very, I'm excited for you guys to see her, and meet Birdie. She's quite an,
she's cute.
Thanks,
I like her.
Thanks, girl.
Birdie's relationship with Jake.
So he's like a big brother, to Birdie. Big brother, father figure, protector, however you.
Super young father figure.
Yeah, right. I mean, I am like, you know, like 16, like 15. Yeah. So like, but yeah. So he rescued me, and he's taking me on this journey to try to find me a safe home. And we hit some bumps along the way.
Yeah.
No, that was like my favorite part, was getting to like work out the backstory with you and like talk about how.
Yes,
Just clear it out.
No, yeah, like, because we had a lot to play with.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of, like, it was cool. This is such a interesting, or like eerie kind of what if.
Yeah.
So it's
that was so much fun to play with. And
Yeah.
you got to humanize Jake a little bit, because he comes off a little gruff.
Yeah.
The first few episodes, a little grumpy sometimes, but you know, we start to see why. We start to get a little sense of who they are together and what's going on.
Right. You're literally the opposite of your character.
right, completely. Like I'm like how do you?
Both you guys are like just so opposite.
True. I guess
Jake's like a cold shower kind of guy. You know what I mean? It's like loses his mind all day long.
What kind of showers do you take?
Right. Like I'm like wait. What kind of shit? Like what do I take?
None.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't take any. I just no. She like I mean my hair's pretty. I mean this is different. Obviously.
It's very different.
But like Birdie's hair is. She looks like she'd made up shower.
I mean, we probably don't. Judging by all the dirt we had to get on us every day,
exactly.
We sure don't.
Like, and we're just kind of out there. We've got nothing. Yeah, like we're just out there.
We just got each other.
Yeah,
you know, we're gonna take care of each other.
Yeah, we are.
Right,
Do we have other questions?
Yeah, if you guys were stuck in the same scenario and you had to pick one other cast member from this room that you wanted to be with you going through a freak apocalypse, who would it be?
I'm good.
Hard pass.
I mean, I'm gonna double down.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I love you guys. I love all you guys.
I'm gonna kill you.
This is my bro. This is my bro.
I will.
These people. He's people.
I love you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
There's some drama over here.
Leo. But I know you better, so I feel like you'd protect. I feel like Brand. I feel like you'd protect me, but I feel like Leo.
I'm sorry, Megan. I love you very
No,
much.
no,
but
don't pick
I would
me.
have the
Don't
most
pick
chances,
me.
I think, with Brant. And also,
Am I winning this one?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, I'd pick one. I'd pick either of you.
All that time in the gym's finally paying off.
Finally.
Told you, Ma.
Who would you pick?
Oh, Melvin. That's the obvious choice.
Melvin's in shock.
Who would I pick?
Hot Melvin.
I'm gonna pick Liza.
Yeah. Why, Melvin? Because of my strength, my endurance.
Yeah, your strength and your endurance. Because of Liza's strength and endurance.
Yep, that's
I'm
right.
going with Liza.
No, that's okay. Hey, Crawford, what's good?
I'm gonna let you take over.
Is there another question from? Are these from Twitter?
These are from Facebook Live.
Whoa, you guys, you're so
Now,
curious.
Is this show on Netflix? No, because it's on what?
Hulu. That's right. Hulu.
Thank you.
It's on Hulu.
Because they had to
Who would I take? What was the question?
Oh yeah, who would you take with you?
I mean, I think we narrowed it down pretty well.
Yeah, we did.
To
We did.
Leo and Brant.
Are you sad that no one picked you?
I wouldn't pick me.
I wouldn't pick me either, girl.
I mean, like, if we're definitely gonna die, I would choose one of you guys.
Oh,
It would
like,
be a
might
good
as well
time
go
dying.
down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Some girl time before you go down.
But we would die.
Yeah.
If you had to play any other character on the show, who would you play?
Ooh, if you had to play any character on the show, who would you play? Who would you guys play? Let me think. That's really stressful.
I don't know.
I think I really like Barrett. Like, Barrett's insane. And maybe because you play him so well. But anyways, so what's the? I'm just kidding. Who would you play? Who would you play? I actually really like Barrett. Barrett's fun.
I'd like to play Diesel.
Oh yeah.
Diesel. Well, I meant by Diesel. It's a weird way that I spell it. It's actually spelled V-I-O. It's a Greek spelling, but I mean Violet.
Mr. H, the janitor in season 1.
Why would you?
There was a janitor in season 1. I'm gonna give you a spoiler from season 1 because you should have already watched it by now. Mr. H was a janitor that passed away. God rest his soul. That Mr. H. No, I actually would say I think Barrett would be a really fun character to play.
There we go. Keep it up. Keep it rolling.
Settle down there, buddy.
I mean, honestly,
He's like, no, I'm. Jake's awesome. I don't play any of these kids.
I'm doubling down. I'm going with Jake again. No, I would probably go with Barrett too. Honestly, I gotta say.
You mean Grover, don't you?
Well, I'm trying to think of who would be more fun. You know, if I had to change roles,
Yeah.
I would go with him. He's like so wildly different. He lives in his head. Jake lives in his fists. It would be fun to play, you know. me mad. Jake smash.
Like, this is such a hard question, but I feel like Birdie or Haley, because they just have a whole nother story that I would love to try to do.
Like, I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, I just feel like they're so, like, unique and, like, they have such a cool story. I would love to try that out.
Yeah, I play Jake because yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to be that tough. I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'll
You
smash
already are
it.
that tough,
Yeah.
girl.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's all in the fist. You're soul.
But I want to try being in the fist and see what happens.
Yeah.
Fists are nice too.
I will say, I already gave this answer, but Gandhi's back with wisdom. I will say that's really interesting to see this whole other side of the story that we're going to see, because like for us in season 1, all we knew was what was in the high school, and maybe there's more. Passing phone without giving any spoilers, but no, there's a whole different, obviously with the new cast you learn a whole different dynamic between them, and like I'm just really excited to see like what I'm physically going to be able to watch what they did when I wasn't on set, when I wasn't, or I didn't have a call time, so I'm excited see what happened. What did happen out there? Who knows? Complete script, Crawford.
No,
My bad. Who would you play? Who's the character you would play?
I feel like I'm about equally as buff and brooding as Jake.
True,
So I
very
feel like
true.
I should have played that character.
Exactly.
Realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, it was in between me and him. It was like a really narrow race, but he won in the end. But my character's good too, so it's cool.
Yeah, it was good times.
Carolina smiles.
I think that I would actually go with Anka or Sadie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Violet's not offended.
But no, because Sadie, because I just like where Sadie camps out. I love that. It's right. Yeah, like it looks like a nice place to be. Yeah. And Anka just because like she be running it. Yeah. Like, that's it. Yes. Like, yeah.
Confidence boost. Yeah. Okay, ego. Last question. What do we got? What can you guys look forward to this season? That's when I do a little turn right over here. To Tyler.
Oh, hey guys, I think you can look forward to a lot of things getting freaky. No, there's a lot of new. I'm gonna plug that pun as much as I can, but no, I think there's a lot of new excitement. There's a lot of new drama. There's some maybe freakish violence. There is some character relationships which are gonna surprise you, and maybe some secret surprises. What can you look forward to?
I'm telling them what they can look forward to.
Yeah.
10 episodes.
Only on Hulu.
Okay.
Only on Hulu.
Where can they watch it?
When can they watch it?
October 18th!
So goodbye, everyone. Bye.